The first leaks of NVIDIA's new GTX 1050 have surfaced earlier today. The card will feature a new GP107 chip based on the same 16nm FinFET architecture as the rest of the Pascal lineup. This means that the GTX 1050 should have all the Pascal features like ANSYL and SMP. As for specs, the GTX 1050 will allegedly have 768 CUDA cores and clock speeds of 1318 MHz base and 1380 MHz boost. The card will also come in two VRAM configurations, one with 2GB of GDDR5 and one with 4GB of GDDR5. The memory will be clocked at 7 GHz, which means that the card will have 112 GB a second of bandwidth on the 128-bit bus. This means that the total compute power of the GTX 1050 is 2.1 teraflops. The next card in NVIDIA's lineup, the GTX 1063GB, has 4 teraflops of compute power. The TDP of this card is 75 watts. This is interesting as it enables NVIDIA to power the card without having to use an additional PCIe power connector. The RX 460 reference does not have any external power connectors, but many aftermarket cards do have an external power connector to allow for some more overclocking headroom. I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing happens with the GTX 1050. The card is rumored to start at $149. This would allow it to directly compete with the RX 470. The performance of the GTX 1050 also looks to compete with the RX 470. This means that this card should be able to perform quite well at 1080p. The release date should be somewhere in mid-October, so keep your eyes peeled as this looks to be a great deal for 1080p gamers.